At this point, it hasn't been confirmed, but I think it's inevitable because of source information in the episodes we've seen featuring Vegeta's interaction with Kabe, especially during the Universe 6 tournament itself. One day, I believe Vegeta will in fact make that trip, and like I said, I think it was pretty much hinted during that time, especially at the end of Vegeta and Kabe's fight, once Vegeta did officially knock Kabe out and win. Pretty much to me was given as foreshadowing and context clues that yes, they will eventually meet together in Universe 6. Vegeta will meet the Saiyans of Universe 6, and I think he will tell them about his history and share to them who he truly is, because none of them know that he, of course, was the Prince of Saiyans from Universe 7, and though that really wouldn't have any merit in Universe 6, still, they didn't realize any Saiyans were even around or alive outside of their own universe. So now that they know there is still a planet with only a couple Saiyans left from Universe 7, and that happen to be some of the strongest Saiyans, I think, of all the Saiyan race left, for all we know, throughout any of the universes in Dragon Ball. I think that'll go a long way to have some sort of excitement in either respect or possibly resentment from those Universe 6 Saiyans on planet Sadala. The interaction between Vegeta and Kabe during that match, how Vegeta essentially was training Kabe, getting the best out of him, showing how to tap into his Super Saiyan, pushing his limits far and beyond, knowing what it takes to reach that transformation, what he's going to have to do to tap into that every time. Vegeta really showed just how compassionate he can actually be for his fellow warrior and his fellow Saiyan. That was one of the best moments, I think, for Vegeta, as he's advanced and developed so much here throughout the Dragon Ball history. He truly does care for his kind, and I think it would go along a good way to have him demonstrate that and showcase that on a grander scale, not only just for Kabe, but as well as the Universe 6 Saiyans. I think it'd be a perfect time to demonstrate that. We can get a little bit of a hierarchy back into pace, not to necessarily say Vegeta's going to be the king of Universe 6, because clearly he's not on planet Sadala. I don't think anything of sort of that, but I think the respect level for most of the Saiyans will put Vegeta in a position where he's on a pedestal, because he has achieved this transformation, this power that most of those Saiyans have not. In fact, I think none of them have, as far as we know of. Him and Goku and Gohan still at this point, I think, to my understanding, are the strongest Saiyans, and they're still probably stronger than all the Saiyans from Universe 6, Kabe included. So with that being said, I think the entire idea of Vegeta visiting planet Sadala and helping Kabe train those other Saiyans to be ready for anything, I think that's a possible scenario. There could be an eventuality in Dragon Ball Super at a different time in an arc in the future that an enemy could come along, I should say, and try to eradicate the Saiyans. Would it be a repetitive and redundant idea and concept? Perhaps, but if it's done correctly, it can still be very interesting, because at this point in Dragon Ball Super, we haven't had anything that's been a strict focus of Saiyans. With Zamasu and Goku Black, that was the eradication of mortals, but to have an enemy come along that could actually have a plan to just eliminate the Saiyans, it could be a possibility that they're setting up for that. Vegeta trains those Saiyans, and we have a Saiyan war versus another species or a race that may despise the Saiyans from other universes that we don't know of yet. I think it's a possibility, considering the fact that I think it's pretty inevitable Vegeta indeed will meet up and visit planet Sadala and their Saiyans, and probably try to help them with their training and improve their power and how to tap into their Saiyan transformation and roots at some point. So of course nothing is confirmed, but like I said, it's pretty much been foreshadowed that Universe 6 will become a role from planet Sadala's standpoint, and Vegeta will indeed have some sort of interaction with those Saiyans, visit that planet, I'm assuming, and I'm sure Goku will come along as well. Not sure if the kids or Gohan would. I think it'd be awesome for Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, Kid Trunks, and Goten to all come, and even maybe Pan, depending on how old she is at that point in time. I think it'd be great for all of them to go to Universe 6, for those Saiyans to see them, for them to see those Saiyans. I think it would just be an awesome moment to kind of bring the Saiyan race back together and create some cool stuff here in Dragon Ball Super in the long run. Of course, this is my idea and a thought that I'm running on. You guys let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. What do you think about it? How likely do you think it is? Just because I say it's likely doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but usually I've kind of been spot on with these, especially if I'm paying attention to the foreshadowing, the context clues drop. I'm not always right, I'm imperfect, but I have a strong feeling about this one that this is going to happen. So I'm just going to kind of run on it, and I hope that one day it does indeed, come true. Let me know your thoughts, comment section below.